I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Not some basketball rivalry hate either.
Angel Reese and the game weren't the only things on Clark's mind. She ensured that everyone heard her. It was all captured on a microphone. Her raw anger, the trash talk that goes on behind the scenes, and a conflagration that will soon change the most intense rivalry in the WNBA.
With that foul, Angel Reese overreacted, and she overreacted, in my opinion, because it was Caitlin Clark fouling. I didn't think it should have been a flagrant foul for him. It was a good hard foul.
It was a common foul.
I thought it was a common foul. And Angel Reese, calm down. Nobody's hurt. What are you doing? She doesn't want you to get the shot off. What would you like her to do?
She didn't hit you in the guard. She didn't hit you in the face. She didn't push you in the lower back when you were in the air because you only jumped as high off the ground anyway. But he just came down and raked across her arms. That's a good, hey, I don't want to give up a layup or.
Although it seemed to be a simple hard foul, what happened afterward made it much more serious. It wasn't a play when Caitlin Clark Rad's arms. What blew up between them was their past.
Do you have an issue with Angel Reese's reaction to Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul?
Yes, and I have an issue with the way she reacted. I have an issue with the way it's being handled by her, by the Chicago Sky, everybody involved. I have a problem with it being called a flagrant foul. It's a take foul. It's an understandable. First of all, like, can we give the whole picture? Angel gets the balls because she shoves Aaliyah Boston in the back. And Caitlin sees that. She's like, you know what? You're not getting a bucket off of that. I'm going to put you on the free throw line. And Angel acts as if, oh, wait a minute, you're getting your butt kicked. Let's settle down. You're getting your butt kicked right now. It was a take foul. You're going to the free throw line to shoot some free throws.
Angel Reese removed the mask in a tape that was released from the court's covert microphones. You think you can grin for the cameras while pushing me around? Do it once more. This tweet was not a PR ploy. This was unscripted, unrehearsed, and quite genuine.
The world, the most jealous WNBA player in history. And I find it funny when you see this tweet here. Angel Reese karate chopping Caitlin Clark on a harsh foul. Caitlin Clark didn't even do anything. She just took it like a champ and worried about the next play. But over the weekend, when you see Caitlin Clark did a regular foul on Angel Reese, you get triggered. Like, what the hell? Like, you can't get.
Caitlin did not strike back. She posted. She refrained from pouting, reacted by keeping it going, as legends do. Furthermore, that quiet conveyed more information than any tweet could.
So where was this type of reaction last year? When Angel Reese got chokeslammed by Alyssa Thomas of the Connecticut Sun. Y'all remember that? She got fouled so hard, they kicked Aaliyah Thomas out the game with a flagrant 2 foul. What did Angel Reese do? Nothing. She didn't get up and try to swing on her. You know why? The reaction was different because of who did it. And there is a lot of history there with Caitlin Clark.
According to some, Angel Reese was refusing to back down. Others referred to it as desperation, an ego-encased emotional breakdown. But it was impossible to ignore. It was more than simply drama. It marked a sea change.
So I didn't hear anything outside of the run-of-the-mill booing. But the WNBA seems content to follow through with this ridiculous investigation. Who is the WNBA going to let control their pocket strings, their pocketbooks? Because it seems to me like the new fans are the ones that's funding this whole league now. I mean, we make up about 70% of the fans overall. Otherwise, yesterday's game would have been watched by about 400,000 people, maybe. It probably got watched by what? Upwards of 2 million? I mean, does the WNBA want to lose Caitlin Clark fans? Because I think as much as people want to support Caitlin Clark, at some point,
This is a novel ever since Caitlin was made fun of by Angel during the NCAA championship game. In women's athletics, the two have been on opposing sides of a cultural war. Drama versus discipline, flair versus concentration, and style versus substance.
That white player and that black player. Why? Because of the history that they had before they came to the WNBA. You see, it was all instigated. If Angel Reese was never in Caitlin Clark's face taunting her the way that she did when they mimicking what Caitlin Clark was doing to numerous opponents en route to the Final Four. And then Angel Reese and LSU bust their living, you know what, at that particular moment in time. And Angel Reese was in her face chirping at her the way that she did. It would have never.
Whether you like Caitlin Clark or not, she is the main factor attracting millions of fans to the WNBA. Additionally, Caitlin is bringing fans, even if Angel may bring flames. Leagues invest on their stars rather than just protecting them.
What are we doing here? It's a basketball play. And to your point, it's now become the most inflammatory thing that's ever happened in basketball. What are we doing? Yeah. It's a simple and she said it, it's a simple basketball play, except obviously somebody gave her that line, can't take any more. I'm still hot afterward. What I don't understand, well, I do understand why it's become such a big deal, but if you're just asking me to diagnose and assess that play, it was a simple basketball play. You put that in the NBA, you think guys are getting ready to swing and fight?
Angel is capable of dominating. However, her reputation is eroded with each tantrum and outburst, and it may cost her more than a technical flag in a league where appearances are just as important as skill.
Man, this whole Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark thing is out of control, man. It's out of control. There's just like this weird, fabricated rivalry. Now, there was a rivalry in college. LSU, you know, that thing, whatever the hell that shit is, there was a rival. And it was because both teams were on par with each other. But Caitlin Clark has stepped up her game to such an extent, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just like the quality of basketball coming from her is amazing. Where, I mean, Angel Reese is still stuck in them.
Now, the WNBA must answer a harsh question. Do they accept the drama and run the risk of offending Clark's expanding fan base? Or do they support the unreserved voice of a new generation, Angel Reese? In any case, the league's future will be determined by its next actions.
Had to save Angel Reese from ending her career. This is a still shot. After the foul that Caitlin Clark put on Angel Reese tried to hit her. But if it wasn't for Aaliyah Boston putting her arms in the way, Angel Reese would not be playing basketball anymore, because she was going to sucker punch Caitlin Clark. Now, you tell me a time when you seen somebody get fouled on a basketball court in a professional league where they tried to almost sucker punch somebody that they were friends with because of a hard foul. I've seen LeBron James get fouled by Dwayne Wade, and they're buddies, but it was a hard foul. LeBron didn't get up and try to smack him upside the head or hit him in the face from behind. But that's what Angel Reese did to Caitlin Clark.
It's not over yet. It's just getting started. The most lucrative matchup in the WNBA is Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. However, there is a tale of pride, pressure, and power hidden behind every foul, stare down, and leaking microphone moment.
Adversaries, like, you know, Angel Reese is the foil for Caitlin Clark and vice versa. Like, they don't have to get along, they don't have to like each other, they're competitors. Like, that, this kind of shit happens, but every single time something like this happens, and we have to go right back to
full on.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't get moved at all. So, like, we're not talking about the game, we're talking about
Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese conversation is no longer about basketball. It stopped being about basketball long time ago.
In that microphone recording, what did you hear? Was Angel Reese only envious, or was he justified? For the next thrilling development in this WNBA story, leave your opinions in the comments section, and remember to subscribe.
That ESPN is so cooked, bro. ESPN is creating a race bait between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, when it's clear as day that it's just one-sided. It's just that Angel Reese just hates Caitlin Clark because she's jealous. She's just bitter that...
This isn't simply another argument on the sidelines. An ordinary preseason incident turned into a full-fledged WNBA conflagration. Mic'd up, Angel Reese was caught telling Caitlin Clark the unimaginable. Additionally, the spill is explosive. Was she threatening her? Was everything staged? And why does the league seem to be keeping quiet about it?
They lost sight of reality. They lost sight of what real sports is about. The fans at the Indiana Fever game yesterday, they were being fans. They booed, they cheered, they screamed, they yelled. That's it. The Angel Reese fan, the old guard, the lowest common denominator that resides in the WNBA, the nose picker, the people that scratch their butt and don't wash their hands. Those people saw that Caitlin Clark hard foul on Angel Reese, and they saw it as an opportunity. They saw it as an opportunity to do what they always do.
There's no doubting that the WNBA has never seen something like this, regardless of whether you back Caitlin or Angel. The league will be affected by what was stated on that microphone for many seasons to come. Is Angel Reese going to be suspended? Will she be traded by the Sky? And before this rivalry becomes serious, will the WNBA intervene? Clark stayed true to the game while Angel Reese portrayed the antagonist. This disparity simply intensified the conflict. Sue Bird and other legends didn't hold back. Former professionals are also filling in. While some are calling for responsibility, others are defending Ree. According to many sources, the coaching staff privately discussed punishing Ree for endangering league integrity rather than for the fall. The atmosphere is intolerable, according to sources within the Chicago Sky locker room. A teammate even made a joke about feeling more like she was on a TV show than a basketball squad. Ree was knocked down by a strong fall from Clark during a preseason game. Chaos, yelling, mocking, and what seemed to be a near punch followed. However, many contend that Reese's character simply became more prominent when Clark's game changed. Let's fast forward to 2025. Different league, same drama. The WNBA was not where the rivalry began. It began on college hardwood when, in front of millions of people, Angel Reese of LSU made fun of Caitlin Clark of Iowa. What are your thoughts? Was Angel being honest, or was he acting inappropriately? Please share your opinions in the comments section below, and remember to subscribe for more in-depth WNBA research. This is just the beginning of the drama.